Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Cmdr Swifty, the ineffectual gamer, and this is Elite Dangerous. Still trading for credit. I can't get my words out. I don't know what is going on today. Hello, welcome in. Let's have a look. Still showing my chat from earlier, so I'm just going to get this set up as usual. Same rigmarole as before. So you'll just have to give me a second while I do all this, because it's important that I get the stuff right, otherwise it doesn't show up correctly. So good stream earlier, lots of people coming in, which was nice. I think it's that one. Oh, that one I don't need to change actually, which is good news. Right, okay. Just going to put this into Discord. I've got a bit of a kind of faster way to do it now. It took me about 5 minutes earlier, but now it's going to take me about 2, so that's always a good thing. I'm going to be up against some people, so I don't know if and some interesting news on Elite Dangerous coming out today, if anybody's missed it. I'll just stick these in. Oh, nobody did miss it. Right, okay. And beam. Okay. So, done. Get on with the game now. Right, let's see if who's around. Commander Heps in his private session, but I don't actually need. He was saying earlier that he doesn't actually think we have to do different sessions. But I won't be able to see where they are. But I'm going to go back to RBS 1843. I think I'm going to head back there because that's where I'm making all the moolah. So I'm just going to change some things around here so I can. I'm trying to get like a good view of my chat and be able to play at the same time without blocking my screen and having some space for notes. It's not easy dealing, so I don't need that on here, I don't need that on here. Okay, right, we can start. Okay, so we'll do an auto launch. Ooh, feels a bit weird this, I feel a bit far away, but we'll be alright. I just have to send a message to Alan's car as usual. I don't know actually if he gets bus. Alright, well, he's got a bus. Okay, let's get this show on the road then. So we can. Oh, well, it was taking me out that way, so. But I've got big hefty shields today, so we don't have to worry. It's only 2 jumps, so no fuel scoop needed. I like how Malcolm jumped back without thinking about me. But you can't blame him. I would have jumped back without me as well. So there we go. We're off and running. So need a space for my cup of tea now. Can do it here. Right, let's get down to business. I didn't actually check if I was up and running. Sure I am. Oh, this ship turns terribly. Right. Just make sure everything's up and running on the interwebs. So, yep, it's up on YouTube. Good. I've just noticed they do the opposite now. See, when you used to load up Twitch, it automatically started blasting it out at you. Now you have to click it to unmute, but now YouTube's done the opposite. How strange. Okay, right, well, as long as they're up and running, I'm fine. So I'm just having to send a quick message there. Right, so now we're in here. I think it's safe to say we're going to go to Nyberg dock, turn on the assist, line up, I'll just get this message sent, and then I'm all concentrating, can't make too many mistakes. Check formation, no, that's from earlier, the message saying check formations because I kept forgetting. Okay. Hey Gorisaw, how's it going? Oh, it's treat me like a baby treats a nappy. So, no, it's alright, it's going alright. I was streaming for ages earlier, and I'm a bit tired now. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to last. Plus, I know my cat's going to start giving me shit soon, because it's feeding time. My cat's on a diet, so... Oh, don't talk about Scott Challenskar, please. Please don't. I'm trying to stave off until tomorrow. When I fully deserve one. So it's going to be around there, isn't it? The entrance. I'm gonna have to see what Hepster's up to. Oh, I need to slow down. Not there we go. So welcome in Gorisaw, it's your first time I think. Welcome in Elisgar, it's your 1 millionth and first time. I think. Right, so I'm just going to make sure that the Hepster isn't in system. No, I fucking hope not. I'm not going through all of these to find him. I should be able to check where he was before. Should be able to see it. Hey, did he push it in front of me? Didn't see that boy pushing in front of me. Oh, if the price has gone down or something, I can see people complaining in the chat. Let me just check. Oh, have I got an hour open? Yes, thank God for that. Market, goods. Average profit, a loss of 600,000. That's not good, is it? Right, let's see. Best Buy. Nyberg Dock. Nope, same price. Okay. The good thing is a lot of the, I don't know why, but a lot of the fleet carriers have disappeared from the buy list. not from the sell list, unfortunately. Well, you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, try not to, please. Please, it'll be hell. Right, so let's have a look. We need to buy. Now, Malcolm was in... I think he was in where I was delivering before, wasn't he? So let's see. Tritium. So he's going to stock up. I have to try and make sure I do this right, because oh, I can't remember the name of the system we were in. I think it was LHS 3885. I hope to God it was, because I can't remember the other one that we were in the other day. Ah, it's showing somebody's in there now. Didn't do that before. Probably the Heppy. So, Klingon bird of prey. Hepville, there we go. See if he noticed me dropping stuff off. Okie dokie. I hope he's got a good buy price. You do that. You do that. I'll just lick the screen. Should be enough shit clearance, shouldn't it? I was buying 46. Yeah. Selling, I think he means to say, but 46 is the going rate. There's people kind of boasting about prices, but the prices seem to be pretty much all the same everywhere, with maybe a fluctuation of 1,000. $70k demand. Yeah. And a lot of these people are reading the. I think they're reading the fleet carriers rather than the actual stations, because you can't just dock at any fleet carrier. Some news came out about Elite earlier. There was a little bit of news given on the internet, which I know a lot of people have been talking about. So it seems like Space Legs will be any and every planet, and all planets have had will have a cosmetic makeover. Specific mention of what do you call it? Atmospheric planets. But I don't know how atmospheric they'll be, but there was mention of it. That was on PC Gamer, a PC Gamer broadcast, and it was somebody from FDev. I forgot the guy's name now. So he said it will link in with the game pretty much like they've added everything else in the past. I'm sure there's going to be more stuff added, I hope. Didn't mention anything about legs in ships, so don't get too excited. But it seems like you'll be able to go anywhere and everywhere on the planet and explore by foot. As if it doesn't take long enough in an SRV. Why the hell you'd want to go on foot, I don't know. But I suppose if all the planets are having some type of upgrade, I suppose it won't matter, will it? Did I have to travel this far to the Hepville last time? I don't know. Hello, Matt Powers. How goes it? Haven't seen you in a very, very long time. Okay, I might do a little bit of combat in between. I'm going to see what type of missions I get offered and how much. Might do like just a little bit of combat just to break the monotony, because I've been doing this all day. Now I have started at 3.9 this afternoon, did about 4 hours, and we're at 4.5, well 4.6 really billion. So a billion and no 600 700 million, sorry. So it's not bad going. Not bad going at all. For 4 hours. 4 hours work. So I suppose if I do a couple of hours today maybe, and then a couple of hours another day, should be able to get up to enough to buy the carrier, and then I don't know if I'm going to get any outfitting stuff at the beginning. Well, I think I'll get the commodities market, so I'll need enough for that as well. But other than that, we'll be kind of good to go, I think. I'm going to build the fleet carrier bit by bit, and then maybe even put some things on hold when they're not needed, so I'm not needlessly paying for stuff. So we are at the Hepville. Marshall is here. I don't know if Hep's here because he's in a different group. Let's see. So, what are we doing, boys? Ah, yeah, contacts. Hey, Malcolm. I'm just talking about you. Are your ears burning? Oh, does it? Okay, good, Marshall, because I'm planning on buying it, and then I can only buy additions if I make the money to get them. So I'm going to have to use the commodities market to my advantage. Well, they didn't say no, Eledzgar, but they certainly didn't drop any hint that you would be able to walk in a station. He specifically said planet side. He said it'll work similarly to how they've done it with the SRV, and people will be happy to know that they can go anywhere on the planet, and that the planets. He did mention the word. He did use the word atmospheric, and he said every planet will be remodeled. Another thing he actually said was some people will be, you'll revisit places and you will be the first commander to make footfall. So whether you get a bonus now for being the first man on the planet as well as the mapping and everything like that, it seems like it seems like, you know. Are you talking about when I'm on about the fleet carrier? Yeah, kind of know. It's just a way to start building my money when I eventually get it. I'm nowhere near getting it yet though. Still haven't thought of a name for it yet, actually. Right, let's have a look. My character is too brown. I think there was something wrong with my eyes earlier. Just realised it. It's not that I'm against Black Lives Matter, by the way. I'm not against it. It's just, right, so 720 tritium. There we go. Is 7,000 more you're needing, are you, Hep? Right. So, let's do this again. I mean, like I said, let's go. They didn't specifically say no, but I always think that if that was a possibility, they would have said it by now, or he would have definitely said it. I mean, I can't see why you can, because they have modelled the inside of your ship. I think it's to stop like crashing into the planets and stuff, because I think that would happen a lot to people. I really do think it'll happen more to more people. They'll be too busy looking around the ship and they'll be crashing into the planet. Okay, now it's the stars moving away from the planet, which is good. I was worried earlier that it was going behind. I'm trying to think if there's any other little bits that they mentioned. It was very brief. And I made some mental notes, I think, of the things that I really thought were important. Uh, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be expecting anything like that, but they might be holding it back for a big reveal. I mean, you know, these things, they always do little tidbits, little tidbits, not tadbits. I mean, no, this is just drip feed information, so I wouldn't get too, I wouldn't have too much ball ache with it or anything. I think we'll find that a lot of things will change over time. When I beg duck. All these fucking stations, come on. There we go. Oh, what's it doing? I tell you what, if I go past, yep. See, this is the thing that's really miffing me off about these fleet carriers everywhere. Jeez Louise. It's messing with the side panel. It's jumping because there's so many bloody ships in there. They must have tested what things would be like in a system full of fleet carriers. They must have tested this. The idea of testing is to do the things that you know the biggest idiots are going to do. And then you can work forwards from that. I'm going to try not to rant, but even with Supercruise Assist you end up doing the loop of shame in this day and age. Seriously. Stations in Ra have 70k demand. No, they don't. I don't think they do. It's not Ra, it's something else, I think. There's a lot of people in this chat. I think they try and get people to go off in different directions because they don't say which station it is, but some of the stations are tiny. If I could show you my screen, you'd know what I mean. Somebody said earlier, "Oh, there's a station in this place," and I quickly checked it on EDDB, and it was a platform. Just have a quick look. I'm just having a quick look at EDDB. That's why I'm being quiet, because I'm trying to see what. Price looks crap. Okay, so. Oh, don't bother telling him, Malk. I saw you wading in. Don't tell him. Let him earn 40k. Nobody told me when I went for my free anaconda. Right, okay. Commodities market. Oops. Have we actually got any better sales than LHS around? No, Groomridge is still the highest locally, so yeah. I'm not quite sure, Commander Gates. I think it's all done in the galaxy map, so yeah, as long as it's with it. You know when you do a big jump in your regular ship, so you use jumponium and whatnot, and you can jump at 100 light years, or even if you scoop a neutron star. It works pretty much like that, I think. I don't know what the hell that ship's doing. I have to get used to the Hepville being in a different position though. Hey Jess, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh yeah, I would have thought it was one jump at a time though, yeah. Yeah. Is he saying, can you plot out a course? Ah, right, out of course. No, so no, you can't, Commander Gates. You can use, there's spanch.co.uk, if that still works actually. I remember somebody saying it was down at some point. You could use Spanch to plot it, because Spanch will accept any jump range. I'm just checking though, because yeah, so if for example, if I go to Sol, to Colonia, I can put 500 for example light years. If I put it at 100%, I'll let it do the... I'm gonna die here because I'm not in game. I know. Oh, that's good. It acts like I've it acts like I've powered down there. I like that. So let me just line this up and then I'll... We used 700,000 light seconds before, Malcolm. I know it's not actually that far. Oh no. This is ridiculous. I have to put the bloody carriers in to find Malcolm, but I thought I'd automatically Supercruise Assist, right? I'm gonna actually get a button for Supercruise Assist now. So let's just have a quick look. Need to tab out of that. So the only thing about Spanch is when you put in 500 light years, actually, it doesn't work very well. It's coming up as though it's like a yeah, it's gonna. You can use it to a certain extent. Unfortunately, I don't know if it gives the full. I wonder if I put it on 50 efficiency, I'll find it. For 1,900, let's put it at 20 efficiency. It's acting like it doesn't like the range. Oh, actually, no, you could just do it like with a regular range. So let's say I did 40, and you just have to do the calculation yourself. So let's do it on 100. Let's do it on 75. Yeah, you could basically do it through Spanch. And you just have to put the numbers, add the numbers together, the distances, and you'd more or less get the distances that you need. Of course, there'll have been somebody non-stop jumping. There's two now. Not me. No, I didn't think you'd have done that, Jess. But fleet carriers are cross-platform, Jess, so you can get involved now. If you're not too busy with your own group. Hey Mike, how's it going? Yeah, I haven't got enough money to do it from the big room anymore. No, I just moved in here because of COVID to make a bit of space in the house. Um, I'm kind of preferring it, but I can crash now. Mike's here. Right. Okay. So let's face it, Alistair. It's your it's your fleet carrier, isn't it? Well, that's what I've said all along, Commander Gates. I'd like to just take it into a block of somewhere and literally just grab everything in that block and make it your block. Um, I'm sure we might see some nice tools come out now the flight carrier's out. We'll have to see. Oh, that's pretty good, Matt. That's kind of what we're doing here, but we're making a little bit more money. So what we're doing is buying it, then um, selling it to Hep's ship, Hep's fleet carrier. Hep then jumps us to this other place in which we then buy it back off him and then resell it. Hep gets 5% cut, and everybody's a winner. And if I refuel here, he gets 5% of that as well. So I don't walk around in my boxes. Not my type of deal. Or Y fronts. No, I don't really wear Y fronts. Right. Okay. So you're kind of selling it twice over, but oh no! Wait, let me just set this. Stations, fleet carriers, systems is what I need. Alright. So everybody sounds true. It's actually quite a big room. I mean, it's not huge. It's big for here. Live in apartments in Spain. You don't have any other options. They don't have houses here. Anybody who's actually been following me long enough knows I started streaming from here, I think. It was the first place, I think. Avogadaros. What's that one? What's the difference, Malk? Yeah, they're across all platforms, so you can't interact with like the regular ships, but you can interact with anybody's fleet carrier. Oh yeah, I'm in my group, I think, Malcolm. I did because I tried to join your group and you weren't in it. Well, it said you weren't in it, and it said that Marshall wasn't in it, so I just came into my group. Noah's Arks. I knew there'd be one. I'm gonna call mine Columbia. Too soon. It's probably the last anybody will see of it. My ship, I mean. Alright. Did you get any paint things for it, Jess? It's a bit sad that there's no home base though. I think I like having a. I'm going to keep my station as my home base, but it's just not where I'm going to keep the ships. But it is going to be my. I'll pretend I have a house there. Don't know why I just did that. I'll pretend I have a house there, or an apartment bigger than this one. Where have you got it parked, Jess? In Boran? I can imagine. I can. Oh, you've got a layout as well, a different layout. Okay, I thought you might, Jess. I don't know why. Just felt like it's the type of thing you do. Oh, Wraith's playing as well. I haven't seen Wraith for a while. Mind you, he changed his name every 5 minutes, so he's probably in earlier. Oh, sorry about that. I keep seeing my phone flashing because I have a message from something. Get rid of it. It's distracting. Oh cripes, I've only got 30% left on this. How much have I got left on my phone? 56. Alright, I might be alright here. Maybe if I turn the brightness down a little bit and shut everything else down that's running on it, that might help. There we go. See if we can get it to last. You A-bomb it. I can't, and I wouldn't, not to Jess. My bombs would all miss anyway, and then bounce off and hit my ship. Oh. Right, so, commodities market. There we go. I've gone too far down, haven't I? Tritium. Oh, no, not Alvaro. It's the 4th one down, Hepville. Right, I just want to, wait, how do I do this? Which button do I assign this to? I want to do this because it's going to help me a little bit with all these fleet carriers. Can't set it to the boost button, can't set it to that one. See if I can set it to one of them. Right, options, it would be under targeting. So, targeting... Not next system, it should... No, it's not targeting, it's... Oh cripes, I don't actually know what the hell it's under. Flight miscellaneous, maybe? Toggle flight assist, there we go. What the hell have I got it set to? Honestly don't know which button that is. Is that? That? No. I don't know. And I have no idea what that button was. I didn't know I even had that button on my... It's not that one, is it? No, that's sensor zoom. No, it's not that one. What the heck fire button was that? It's not that one, is it? Actually, you know what? I'll do it for that one. That is good thinking, Swifty. That's a good button for that. Right, okay. It's going to be nicer now. Now I don't have to keep doing all those stupid things, that's all. Are you still a cop? Why selling it to Alvaro Ring? Sorry. Are we not jumping anymore? We're not doing that game? Let me know. Because I've just dropped a load off at your station, so if we just sell them to Alvaro Ring, I'll just do that. So, no broccoli, no peas. I quite like that one. They might have some that spawn, but I wouldn't know, Mike. Alright, okay. Okay, I'll have to go to your ship now to get all my stuff back then. And I'll see what emissions they have there as well, actually. I see now I've got it set for Hepville, that's the thing. Alvarado Ring. I'm just going to lock the destination so I can test if this works. Doesn't work. Well, in actual fact, I can take the filters off now and get rid of the fleet carriers anyway, so that helps. Don't get angry, Ellisgard. Jess is the one at the front wearing a policeman's helmet. I don't know if that's true or not. That couldn't back those claims up. Seems a bit weird not taking it to Malcolm's ship now. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I should really light an anti-mosquito candle, otherwise they're going to be coming through this door tonight. Everybody hear the music okay? I know it's a bit... I had it turned down quite a lot. There we go. Hopefully that's not too overbearing now. Why is nobody telling me there's no game audio, you freaks? You've been watching for how long? And nobody told me there's no game audio. There's 12 of you watching. What planet are some of you lot on? Oh, cripes. I've been streaming for about 20 minutes now, maybe longer. Exactly, Elazgar. Exactly. You know, when you can't hear game sound, it's probably best to tell me. He assumed it was intentional. Yeah. It was so I didn't wake the neighbours up. Right. Docking request. Yep. Oh, you should do, Jess. Always worth having a game on PC. If you go onto PC, will you swap your account over? Because you only get the money, don't you? Or are you just going to keep it? Because you've done a lot. The new nation of Chaz, is that a permit lock system? Or are you on about in in Seattle? Just ask Jess, he founded it. I did 2 drop-offs at Malcolm's ship, didn't I? Yeah, don't blame me, to be honest. Well, the credits you can get passed over, but you can't get the ships or anything passed over, can you? I prefer Ripple Elite. It's much better. Tastes just so much better. Oh, arcs, yeah. Oh, those arcs. That's why they won't let you swap ships over. You do realise that. It's all a con. It's all a big con. Hang on, but Malcolm, you're saying Alvaro ring's cheaper. We didn't sell an Alvaro ring before. We sold in crepes. Don't remember the name of the system now. We sold them in Goombridge, which was 1,000 higher, if you remember. Didn't we? Right, let's have a look. Right, let's see if we've got anything. Oh! Oh! I saw that for 16 million, 35 pirates. Yeah, no thanks. Boomtown delivery for 6 million, that's not bad. Look at that, 6 million for that, and then 11 million for that. I mean, you just do that twice, don't you? And it's closer. Alright, okay, let's get these sold off then. Commodities market. Sell. Alright, navigation, line on the left, 1 class each. So I'll get my stuff off Hep ship later, I think. No, you can't transfer the entire thing over. It's better to just start again, like Jess was saying. It's all kicking off in London today as well, actually. I've not kept abreast of it. Let's have a quick look, see if anybody's dead yet. Lots of people posting lies on Facebook, so... Oh, hang on a second. Nyberg Dock. Let's see. Nyberg Dock. Good evening, Commander Hipster.
Ah, I hear you.
Sorry?
I hear you now. How's it going?
I have to turn the music down a bit. I can't hear anything over the music here. It's maybe too loud for me. Right, there we go. Right. Right, so we're just selling to the dock now, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually doing alternate. I'm doing one to the station, one to the carrier.
Right, okay.
One to the carrier.
Right, so I have to do 2 to the station.
We can still jump, but it's just, is it worth it?
I don't know, to be honest. I just thought it was giving you some profit for your carrier as well as doing this. I mean, I don't know. There was some trade dividends and stuff, but I honestly...
Yes, but the whole idea was to save time. But
yeah.
We're not really saving any time.
No, I suppose not. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember how many trips I made.
I'll set it to sell, and you can just empty the hold if you want.
Okie doke. I love it on my second PS4 account. How many have you got, Jess? I think Odyssey might bring crossplay, Jess, if there's a code upgrade. Be much easier to implement. Much more easy to implement. I never thought about a sneaker shop. Yeah, you might be right, Jeff. Chrome trainers. Let's see. And don't forget the Midnight Black on Black Friday as well. Are we allowed to say Black Friday now? So many rules this week, I don't know what's right and wrong. space yacht. Oh, that might be alright if you do like a 150-foot slam dunk. What was that message there? Somebody said buying 1,500 units of tritium for... Let's see if it's in... I don't even know if it's in this system. The paradigm? Oh, maybe. Let's see if he's interested. You're not tanned enough to... That's what I thought, let's go. Not tanned enough to say Black Friday. That's my worry. It probably will, Marshall, but it says that pretty much as soon as you drop in, so I thought you can't really... Whoa. You can't really miss it, 'cause it's right next to the station as well, so... You can get docking up fast enough.
You are welcome at this carrier, Commander. Let us know if you're looking to dock.
About 7,000 people jumping in now. Right, so I've got docking clearance by the sound of it.
We look forward to welcoming you to our carrier. Clearance to land granted. Your computer will do the rest.
It's whether he's offering the amount he says, that's the thing, but... Black Lives Matter. Oh, fuck off. Right. That's mean now. Yeah, I don't know what you're laughing at, this guy.
Landing gear deployed.
Slowest dock ever. When you're trying to make some money. Right, okay, so... Oh, I got the 07 landing pad.
It's the one I had problems with earlier.
It was, yeah. But then Marshall landed on it and it was fine.
Yeah, I landed on it earlier and it was fine.
Landing successful. Ship secured. Welcome, Commander.
72 million. Oh, it's not selling though. Why is it doing that? 900. Ah, because he only needs 9. He needs... I don't know why he's done that. You can't sell it.
You
90.
blew up my carrier.
Sorry?
Where are you?
I'm on somebody's carrier who said he wanted that he was given 100,000, but when you try and sell it, it won't sell to his market. Oh, it's selling a little bit, I think. Or is it not?
Oh.
I think it's because so many people are trying to sell to it. Maybe if I do it that way. Right. No, I don't think it's going up. Oh, it is going up. There's so many people trying to sell to him that you can't sell. Oh, damn it, it's cancelled. I think I got a couple of quid out of it, though. Let's see what I'm up to. Yeah, I'm on to 4.6. What was I on earlier? 4.5. Probably best to see how much I've got left in my inventory. I got managed to get sell 100. Well, that's fun. It's not reset it, has he? No. Okay. They went. That went fast.
Ship is released, and you're away.
Oh, I'm bored by choice as well. Let's go. Look, I'm growing it at the moment, but it's not staying.
Somebody keeps bumping into me.
Not me. This time. Nope. Right, okay. I've just done it again, haven't I? I'm great by choice. You alright, Dave? No, we're only 400 million off though. Just managed to sell 100 for 100,000. How much is that? I should be able to do basic maths. So I got 10 million. That's not bad for selling 100. Right, Alvarado ring. Okay. Unfortunately, Alvarado ring is obscured by the sun. It takes a little bit longer to get there now. No, I meant only 400 million to go. Well, the thing is, Dave, is I'm just going to use the basic setup at first. So if I get the basic set up, and then I'll work on it as I go along. Malcolm, how much is your fleet carrier per week? Is it 42 million, did you say, or 22?
Per week, it's 24.
24.
And that's got all but one of the services.
All but one, yeah. So I'm just thinking, if you just have the commodities market,
to check how much it is?
No, it's okay. I was just Dave asked a question, and I was trying to work out, because I think the first way I'll try and make money is by kind of offering in system prices and getting people to sell, and then even if I'm jumping and only making, I don't know, X amount of profit, I'll be able to there'll be some money coming in.
I'll need to be at the carrier to see.
Oh, so it's 5 million. Yeah, 5 million a week to run it, basically, Dave, which is nothing. Hopefully I can get it in stream today, because I don't think it's going to be that hard to get the money together. I've lost the rotation now. Oh, somebody just jumped in right next to me. So the shipyards are the most expensive. So yeah, I'm gonna use my fit carrot first, like as almost like a stock exchange, moving around and trying to get people to sell me stuff, and then moving somewhere else and just flogging it all off and bringing in the difference. Because if I can stock it up on Tritium, for example, at X price, and then when there's a server tick and the prices soar, I can jump into that system and then sell it all at the high price that day. That would be the idea. Okay, so I'll make this sale and I'll nip over to Malcolm's ship and grab some stuff.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I was just thinking if you empty the hold, that might be your 400 million.
Do you reckon?
Nah, 200 million maybe.
Yeah. It's still quite a lot though to sell. Okay, so you are the closest thing to this station though, Malcolm.
I would have thought they all would be reasonably similar distance.
Landing gear retracted.
But it's always good. Just as long as you've got line of jump to get where you need to go.
Yeah.
No. Someone's being interdicted.
Yeah, Marshall just said first pirate all day.
I had one earlier. I killed him. He was worth 200k. And they haven't bothered me again.
I was going to say, do you think news travels when you blow a few of them up? Because when I was in the other ship, I blew a few up, and now I'm not even getting interdicted.
Well, it's all based on your combat rank.
Right.
Yeah. I think I read somewhere it's depending on their rank, they'll go for someone of lower rank or one rank above.
Right.
So if there are inexperienced pirates in the system, you won't get in trouble.
Are people using my chat channel as a Craigslist? I might have a look at it, Dave. I haven't got money to spend on games at the moment, though. COVID's put me in a tricky situation for the next couple of months, unfortunately, but we'll power on through. Can't turn the lights off yet. Yeah, I want 5% of all the deals, Mike. Gotta make a buck where you can make a buck. God, this I don't know why it takes so long to do the auto dock on these. I like the strobe lights. I'm gonna just take a quick break once I've docked people, because I'm gonna get a mosquito candle, because I have a feeling that the mosquitoes are gonna come in here and try and eat the hell out of me. So
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Who's this coming in?
put a few out.
Oh, no. Autodoc, what you doing?
Sounds like me. Commodities market. So.
Cargo holder maximum capacity.
Right, okay, people. I'll be back in one moment. Just gonna look at these things.
not letting me drop out. Oy.
Right, okay, I'm back. Just set this candle up. What the hell are you all on about? Cat's got free. Oh, I just give up. I don't read it anymore. Yeah, they're doing that in America. They've started doing that here. If you go to a cafe, they add on a COVID fee. What the hell's that for? I just asked if I could have straight up bubonic plague. I'm not a fan of COVID. Right, so...
Extra payment for them not killing you?
Yeah, I'm guessing so. Right, so did I buy everything up? Okay. Right, if you just joined the stream, come by, say hello in the chat. If you are here, please press that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so. Right, off we go, Ski. Oh, it's because I've got flight assist, not bloody super cruise assist. Oh, Swifty, you idiot. Right. Am I lying? No, I'm telling the truth. Ella's got a COVID surcharge. Right. So was it in flight miscellaneous I did that? Yes. Okay, so I can put that on there. Enter probably isn't the best button. What the hell's a follow me? I'm gonna see what that is. Super Cruise. It won't be in flight thrust or anything, so. Don't tell me there isn't a button for it. There isn't a mode for it, is there? It's that one, isn't it? Yep, that'll do. Right. Yep, it's not in here, you can't do it. Never mind. that wasn't flight assist what I just did, it was follow me, it said. Right, okay, off we go. How bad is it in Spain? No, it's been alright. There was some guy pissing me off yesterday in the shop because we're already got the distancing in place and everything. And I'm pretty... You know, I keep my distance from people and whatnot. I had the mask on, gloves on, everything, and this guy's in front of me and he starts looking nervously back at me all the time, even though I was stood about 4 meters away from him. And then, so to make him feel better, I put the trolley in between me and him. And when I went to put some stuff on the conveyor belt, he was like kicking off because he felt I was too close to him, so I told him to shut up. Okay, I basically said shut up and pick your fucking shopping up. Because I can understand that people are a little nervous, but I think some people are going a bit too far with it. Especially maybe germaphobes. Oh. I mean, it's not as easy, actually not as easy to catch as the media would have you know. It's actually really difficult to catch. I was in a room with somebody who had it and they gave it to other people in the room. I didn't catch it because I'd been washing my hands like crazy that day. That was before we'd actually had the shutdown. But out of 3, there was 4 of us in the room. 1 of them had it, the other 2 got infected. I didn't, because I was just, that day I was just a bit dubious about everybody else. So where do they live, Jess? Do you know? Because where we are, it's fine. The health minister came out and said basically most of the cases are in hospital now. Oh, they're down in Valencia. Okay. I don't know what happened in Valencia because I heard it was bad, but then they were asking to go into the safe steps really quickly, so I assumed that the reporting had been wrong. There's a place just north of Barcelona which was hit really, really badly. That's the problem, Dave. I work with kids and for some reason they don't have to wear a mask. I don't understand why kids don't have to wear a mask. But they are the biggest carriers. They're the reason you get ill all the time. Oh, I just got a profit share now from you. Are you in the station?
Just sold.
I'm guessing if you, it does it if you're in the station then, because it didn't do it before.
I think you must be just in the local vicinity.
Right.
To get the message.
I'm gonna sell mine now. Tritrium.
Yeah, I've just got your share there.
How much did you get?
1298556.
Oh, that's not bad.
So 1.3 million. But you just need to check that transaction panel, I think. Yeah, my wing trade at this point is 5.9 million.
Mine's 3. 3 point what? 3.03. You know that what the worst for, Jess, is we have I've forgotten what it's called now. A really bad stomach virus that goes around here every year, and the kids are worst for spreading that. You can't escape it. I don't use the word little devils when I catch it. Does help you lose weight though. So once a year you get to lose a few pounds. It's always quite nice.
A little bit dehydrated though.
Yeah. Nice way to put it, Dave, but yeah, basically. But a really bad one. But you can't eat or anything when you've got it, which is why you kind of lose loads of weight, because you just... Well, let's change the niceness of this conversation. Right. So I'm gonna change some of the music, I think. Oh, it's worse than that, Mike. I forgot. I'll remember the name at some point. Norovirus. That's it. Norovirus. Sorry, go on.
I think I've been trading too long.
What?
I just got this vision of you putting on I like to move it,
Right.
and dancing in front of the camera. I don't know why.
Neither do I, but it makes you chuckle.
Yeah, out of the cartoon. King Louis, no.
I like to move. It was
King Julian.
was it? I have the name Mad something in my head, but
Madagascar, when they get stuck on the island.
oh yeah.
What's his name doing the voice? Borat. Sacha Baron Cohen does the voice for it.
Oh, is it? I didn't know it was him.
It's really funny.
Ah, the original one was the Mad Stuntman. That was it. I knew there was Mad in the name. Taco Bell virus. We have a Taco Bell in Barcelona. I've only ever been once. Absolutely disgusting. I've got my own tortilla press these days, Jess. I don't know if you knew that. So I'd probably raved at you the first time you came on and said, oh, I've got a taco press now. So I'm making, what is it I'm making tomorrow? I've forgotten the name now. Hang on, let me just check. I'm making those tacos that you dip into the juice. I've just forgotten what the name is now. Hang on a second. History. Is it beer or something? Why is my watch history showing me stuff I haven't watched? Birria tacos, that's it, birria tacos.
I'm getting hungry now.
Oh, I didn't stop eating tacos for a week when I first got it.
Cargo holder maximum capacity.
Alvarado, right.
Landing gear retracted.
No, I've been wanting taco press for years, Dave. I bought this really crap one last year, and they didn't in the Mexican shop in Barcelona, and they didn't include the handle. And I thought, oh, I'll go back and get a refund, but I never got to go back. And then I saw a cast iron one a couple of months ago on Amazon for about, I think it was about €15, and I bought it, and it's really good quality. I bought a cast iron pan from the same company as well for €15, and it's absolutely outstanding. Quesadilla, that's, well, yeah, you can do it in two different ways, but yeah, that's the one, Jess. So I'll be making those tomorrow. So yeah, I'm doing it with. I'm actually doing it with a piece of pork though, because couldn't get a good enough piece of beef. So got a nice fatty piece of pork, which I'll strip the fat off after I've cooked it, and then. Dave, what are you on about? Oh, to make a taco thing. I don't know if it would work. You could just use a pasta press, but I used to have a pasta press actually. It's not worth making homemade pasta, to be honest. Oh, why is this not doing it correctly these days? I'll still do it, though. So yeah, that's my recipe for this week that I've got to do. And then I think next week I'm going to do piri piri chicken. Try that out. Homemade piri piri chicken. Right, what are we up to now? Okay. So after this, we'll have about drop off, we'll have about 300 million euros to go. Credits.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, so I've looked into it, Dave. There is a possibility. There is actually a possibility. You can, in Spain, you can legally buy what do you call it? Consumable alcohol. Meaning that it's really high level, kill you if you drank it, but you can mix it in with other stuff and make your own alcohol. I was just talking with Ella's guy about moonshine the other day. Could try making poutine. I don't think it's easy to make though. Have to see. You can buy actually. I've forgotten the name of the thing that you make whiskey with. The thing that brings out the alcohol. What's its name now? You can buy one on Amazon here. Like a mini one. It's not very good, but. Hey Saberjack, how's it going? Yeah, well, be nothing new. Be nothing new. Really fancy whiskey tonight actually, but I am going to hold off till tomorrow. Yeast, no. Oh God, Dave. There's a I can't remember what it's called now. Do you know what it's called, Malcolm? When?
I've been trying to avoid the phrase mother liquor.
Mother Liquor? Is that its name? It's not its name.
I'm not sure, but you may find that'll be like the traditional name.
Right.
The area's got its own version.
Okay.
The Irish call it Pachine.
Oh, but I'm trying.
Call it moonshine.
Yeah. Okay. No, but I'm trying to think of when they're making whiskey and they're forcing the mash. What do they force it through that it brings that gives you the alcohol part? I've forgotten its name now. Oh, it's the easiest word as well. So, the still. I'm guessing it's called.
Yeah, well, the still is used for the fermentation, isn't it?
Yeah.
The partial distillation to create the alcohol.
Yes. Let's have a look. The mash is stable. The wort is called. Blah. Yeah, it doesn't really stay.
That's why they're done in these copper things, because the copper conducts the heat.
Yeah, so it's a still. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
It is on the surface of the copper and runs back down and boils up again.
Yeah. So yeah, you can buy mini stills on Amazon. But I can buy my whiskey from Amazon anyway here, which is good. Apart from they keep on trying to sell me one for $3,000, but I keep telling them I haven't quite good enough yet. Oh, there's actually a moonshine still available as well, just 1,500. Right. Does Hep get a slap if he talks about booze? I don't know. No, I think he was just he was just talking about the mother liquor.
I'm trying to avoid saying it. In case it was misconstrued.
Yeah, they'll misconstrue anything on this stream, that's the problem. And then they hold it against you for months. Yeah, right, Tigster, how's it going? It's been a very, very long time. You've changed your name again. Yeah, I was thinking of it, Jess. The problem is that when you are making it, you need really good barrels to mature it in, and those barrels cost an absolute, for want of a better word, fuck ton of money. Now they're a bit cheaper here because you can get them from you can get sherry barrels from Jerez, but they can cost like up to, I think, up to £500 each or something.
Well, that's it. You want to start with an oak cask and then go a cherry.
Right.
Or if you're wanting to seriously flavour the wine, you go for the old sherry cask.
Do you have a favourite tipple, Malcolm, or?
Yeah, remember we discussed this, Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's still on the run for saying that.
Yeah, Jack Daniels is for drink. Yeah.
You don't like Scotch though? Oh yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think what's it called? Johnny Walker's quite quaffable if you just drink him for drinking's sake.
I know, but drinking for drinking's sake, generally I'm out somewhere.
Right.
But if you're in a bar somewhere, there's no point in being picky about your whiskies.
No, I guess not. But I'm just trying to think of cheap whiskies that have a good flavour. Actually, Jameson's is really good as a cheap whiskey. Oh crap, it didn't. But that's Irish. Canadian Club's good, but that's Canadian. Ballantine's is quite good actually.
All my jump in and jump outs are taking ages now.
Oh really? I keep having problems lining mine up with the... Oh, Brian's in as well, blooming heck. Right, hang on Brian, because I missed half of yours thing. So Brian said a pot still, okay, so hang on. Why are this all dropping late? I can't drink it now, Brian. I've promised myself. Let me just get this in line, and I'll go through all the messages because I don't mean to ignore them. Sometimes they come through late though. Yeah, it was a pot still, by the way, just so you know. Why have Brian's messages just suddenly appeared? So, so you change your name because you don't do streaming. Okay. From Greg's listed. The conversation moves fast, Jess. You just have to. If you don't slow down once in a while, you might miss it. So no, I'm trading. Well, I am trading for money. Yes, essentially, I'm just trying to hit that $5 billion mark. So I'm at 4.7. Not far off now. Ellisgar recently got a bottle of Jane Walker. That wasn't from a street corner, was it? Or a market, Ellisgar? Ellisgar buys his Jane Walker whiskey and his Tommy Hilfiger aftershave. What's DC to Marshall? I might just change my chat to the phone soon. Let's see if I can get this to... No, can't get that to stretch out. Oh, let's see what...
All my menus have gone really slow.
Oh really? Mine seem... touch wood. Mine are doing alright. What were you doing when they started to go slow?
Well, it started with that, you know, when you jump in and out, you get that tunnel effect.
Ah, right, okay.
Times in. There we go. And now I'm having difficulty buying tritium.
Yeah, and Marshall said he got desktoped, I'm guessing, because he's disappeared out the group, so... I'm still in Alvarado, so that'll be why I'm not suffering.
Right, I'll dump this lot and then I'll go make myself a coffee, I think.
Okie doke. We're gonna sell. Mind you, it's difficult to sell. I've noticed just there, it did like a skip.
Yeah, there's maybe a lot of people in the system.
Discombobulated.
Wonder what it's like in open play.
Who told you this story, Alesgar? He didn't sell you a bridge, did he? Let's see if there's a... What the hell is that? Right. I don't know why my... Oh, okay, right. So let's have a quick look. I'm just going to check on Inara and see if there's a better buy spot, maybe. There's a place called, it's 190 light years away, Marshall, but there's a place called Paeste, which is Paeste. They're selling for 4,068, so it's a couple of credits more. But until we got there, I wouldn't know what the actual sell thing was. Right, what am I doing here? Right, so we'll go to Hepville.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh,
I don't know, Alex. I haven't got my readers on. That looks very dodgy to me, that Jane Walker one. The Glenlivet one looks real. No, I'm sure it is. Need to get yourself a cask strength one though. Those are the best.
there's Marshall coming back.
Sorry? Yeah, I think he was trying to load back in. It says it says it's gone offline again now. It said he'd gone online and now it's saying he's offline.
Yeah, I'm having big problems jumping.
I'll make sure I stay away from that system then.
Even jumping to this system from that system to K2.
I did, Jess, but the reveal of all the games and everything, extremely underwhelming. Who'd have thunk it for a money grab on a Saturday night that the servers would be full? Not FDev.
Yeah, in lockdown. So what do you think about space lags, by the way?
What did you say? What do I think about space lags?
Lag.
Ah, okay, I thought I was going to say I'm not experiencing it yet, but I don't know. I don't trust them, Malcolm, so I'll leave it till it comes out. And
Well, I'm just wondering if it's going to be, you know how it's like a different server for Horizons
yes,
than it is for the original game? Is this Odyssey going to be the same?
well, I was watching a live stream earlier, PC Gamer, and they had somebody from FDev talking to them, and the information that I gleaned out of it, because it was quite short, the guy just went through a few things. It sounds like there will be no space legs in your ship, because he didn't mention it at all. He said that going planet side would be similar as to how you do it in the SRV now. He did say the whole planet, you could walk anywhere on the whole planet, and he did mention atmospheric planets. So he said all planets were getting a makeover, and he did mention people being the first to step foot on a planet. So he said you'll be able to revisit some of your old spots and be the first to step foot. So I'm wondering if you actually get paid to be the first person on a planet as well.
One small step for man.
Exactly. The way he said it made it sound like it was a part of the how you make money.
Cargo holder at maximum capacity.
Well, see, I was just wondering if it's going to be like, effectively, it's going to be like a different game. You know how like Arena is, where you go fight one-on-one in a little starfighter.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is. I think there's going to be a whole code upgrade for the game. Just the way he was putting it didn't sound like you would be loading into anything else. He made it sound like it would all kind of be seamless and whatnot. So
Yeah, I know, but I think you will still get this different server for Odyssey.
right. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. If it depends how they do it. If there's a code upgrade for everybody, even people who don't have space legs, so they'll kind of, when they land on a planet, they'll see the good stuff, but they won't be able to use the space legs. And then if you haven't got Horizons, God knows what you get. But yeah, they might have two servers in that case, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a whole code upgrade just to make it easier, because they'll have to fix a lot of stuff as well. Let's not forget there's
Don't let them fiddle about with stuff.
well, no, because with the engineers kind of everything being broken, they have to fix it, don't they? But they've basically said we can't do it in this code.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going to make myself a coffee.
Okie doke. Oh, really, Marshall? This is good, isn't it? I think they'll have to do a code upgrade for everybody. I don't think you'll be able to have it like you do now. I really don't. And it will be more expensive for them to do it that way. I think it would be better to just switch everybody over to one server and then put the stuff in that. Oh, dang it, I'm suffering now. Ah, there we go. We got in now. Oh, don't talk about GTA, Jess. I'm done with Take-Two completely. Just saying earlier, in 8 years before we had, I'm repeating myself, but in 8 years before we had Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and GTA 4. And the last 8 years we've had Grand Theft Auto 5, and they're still milking it on the next one. And people thought they were gonna start talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Take-Two Interactive aren't interested in creating anything. Again, maybe it's just something they're keeping back, Zenair. They might just be keeping that information back, but I have the feeling that it's not. But the game really needs that code upgrade, because for me, you can't have like the engineering and the map collecting broken. You just can't. It's an integral part of the game. You know, people starting the game now, for them to engineer their ships, it's just damn near impossible for some things.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I'm not buying it again, Jess. I've already paid for it 3 times. They can do one. I mean, I paid for it the third time. I paid for it. I paid next to nothing. But even so, I'm not giving them any more of my money. It's you know, it's like with Red Dead Redemption. The online element part of Red Dead Redemption started really well, but because people weren't buying gold bars as much, they've just ignored it now. You get tiny little updates, but there's just nothing really been added to it. I mean, I kind of felt the writing was on the wall when Dan Houser left recently, because for him to walk out, that's the last of the original two, I think. So I don't think there's actually anybody who was originally working, like the original people working on it now. He's probably under an agreement where he can't make anything else for a set amount of time, so he'll have his hands tied. Yeah, I mean, even trading up, like, just the thing you get, like, the bad deal you get on them, it's horrible. But yeah, it seems to be the only way, Malcolm. And the thing is, that is something they could change. They could change the trade numbers to make up for the fact that you can't get certain stuff, but they're not interested in that because it keeps playing the game, doesn't it? Are you still having problems, Marshall? Oh no, it says you're in. So look, right to wing. There you go. I did, Brian. I did. That's the next thing. But it's about time they paid for some of the stuff. They need a code upgrade as well. That match engine's horrible. Love the game, but that match engine's horrible. 2020 and watching stick figures walk from sensible soccer running around a pitch. Right, okay, so Phil. Not Hettville. Yes, Hettville.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, I actually think one of the new things in the next few years is going to be a lot of remakes, because you've kind of got this... I hate to say it, but you all just have to admit it. We've got an aging gaming community who are desperate to play some of their old games, so... I think we're going to see a lot of remastered stuff in the next few years. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get the fleet carrier tonight. Don't know why it's not. Don't seem to be making as much money as earlier. Definitely am, but it just doesn't feel like it. I don't know if it's me being slow or something, but how long have I been streaming now? I mean, it's what? It's been 2.5 hours? Not 2 hours. Pong remaster. Actually, I think Pong's already been... Somebody's already done a remaster of Pong. First game I played that. On the Atari 2600. Almost Wood Edition. Does anybody ever know what happened to Sandy? Did they just stick him out to pasture, or? There is a Jesus simulator, I know. I saw it. These simulator games are really strange, though. To be honest, I remember when Farming Simulator came out, most of the magazines were laughing at them, and it's massively played at the moment. And as I was saying earlier, I got a key for Deadliest Catch, and it's a good game for me. I like it. I don't know if I'll ever stream it. They'll have to fix a lot of things first, but I actually quite like playing it. So, Crab Fisherman Simulator, I guess. Right, Elazgar's in his missile silo house. Oh, can you imagine having one of them, Elazgar? Pull a silo lid down. Oh, this is why I'm not getting anything fast. I'm sat here, not moving. Just chatting away. Oh crap! I'm still there. Right. Would help if I. Come on, can't still be mass locked. See, that's where they cross the line, Dave. I don't mind the fast food van simulator. I think I'd be really into that. But I don't want to have to go around petrol bombing or fending off petrol bombs from from my competitors. This is not Mafia. Which has been remastered, by the way. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, they're not cheap, those missile silos. Who'd have thunk it? They're pretty expensive. A bus shelter? No, he's not making a bus shelter. He's making a bus home. Ah, you laugh now, Dave. He's You won't be laughing when Elazgar's watching bears take out moose in Yellowstone Park while drinking Glenlivet. You won't be laughing then. Supping Glenlivet, should I say? All right. Let's get docked. Jess went quiet. Did he disappear? You never know. Oh no, he's talking about PS5. It does come with a missile, Brian. You just don't get ahead with it. No, it's like that bus out of Resident Evil. Was it Resident Evil Afterlife? The one where they're driving through the desert on that bus? So, nearly on 4.8. Oh, we're not that far off now. Just 200 low temperature diamonds off. This is why the servers are going down. Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of Steve Carroll, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to get through The Expanse. Loved the first season. Just haven't been watching a lot of TV. I haven't been watching a lot of TV recently. Watched a few movies this last week. And then watched a couple of episodes of The Sopranos before dropping. I love The Sopranos. Bada boom, bada bing.
Frame shift drive charging.
Supposed to be finding somewhere to walk tomorrow, actually. I totally forgot about that. I think they'd have been better off doing player stations, actually, stations that moved. I think they might have done better than that. I think the fleet carrier thing just looks stupid, but it is what it is. They might have wrecked it with the whole fleet carrier thing. I was just saying in the earlier stream that I'm not sure whether it's their intention to try and bankrupt half the people who are low temperature diamond mining. Because if they go off line for a period of time, it might pull some of the money off them. But it looks stupid at the moment. I might see people selling them eventually, to be honest. So I think you got to think a bit outside the box with them, I think, if you're going to use one. I don't know about the Killjoys. I don't know about Dark Matter either. I'm going to be honest with you, Mike. Even when I like a subject, so I really like cowboy stuff, but there's only a few movies and a few TV shows. I keep on trying to watch that Hell on Wheels, but I just can't get into it. The first season was alright. Just after that, it seems to be. Yeah, I reckon Malcolm's a brown sauce, man. I don't know why. Don't forget the haggis. Oh, you never know, mate. But when it goes into a sandwich, people, I don't know, they start making some crazy decisions. All the Americans are like, "What the fuck is brown sauce?" I can actually get it in Spain now. Oh, that must be why I can get it then now, Brian. I didn't know it had been sold to the Frenchies. The Frenchies. No, the French are good at bottled and canned stuff. They make the best bottled and canned stuff. Chicken in a can. Duck in a can. It's really good. It doesn't sound good, but it is. I'm guessing it's something to do with the Second World War, I don't know.
Scan detected.
Does it not? Well, to be honest with you, it's been so long since I had it. I've got some now, but it had been so long since I had it, I hadn't noticed. Do you know what I actually like putting on my chips? I've got vinegar, but instead of vinegar is Worcester sauce. And chip spice. Got some chip spice, Dave. Only cost £7. It's over the moon though. Are we buying or selling here? We're buying, aren't we? Yeah.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Malcolm's coming back. Either that or chip fat's filling the house. Chip fat smoke. No, it was. I've got some friends who live in that area who said they'd send it by. I ended up way. Slow down for auto launch. Okay, there we go. No, I ended up getting it on Amazon. And then looking at the ingredients and seeing if I can reproduce it, which I can. It's just going to be a lot of money to reproduce it, but it'll only be a lot of money up front. But maybe I can sell it to places here. Never know, make a bit of a business. Come on, there we go. That's a bit harsh, Alan Scott. It's a good job I've got a sense of humour. 'Cause it's true. Actually, a TV show I do recommend anybody who's got Netflix. F is for Family. That is very good. It's animation along the lines of Family Guy or something, written by Bill Burr, stand-up comedian, and it's all about life growing up in the early 70s, I think. Very, very funny. Is this a joke, or are we swapping recipes, Brian? Who uses salad cream in the first place? Oh, I can't eat oven chips anymore. I just got a fryer actually last November or something. I haven't had one in the whole time I've been here. Just couldn't eat oven chips anymore. Now I make homemade chips all the time. Having said that though, Mike, have you not had cheese savoury? That's got what, mayonnaise, cheese, carrot and onion. Is it carrot and onion? Or just onion? I can't remember. I like a bit of cheese savoury. Oh. Yes, Malcolm is a travelling psychopath. No connections back home. Did you say Malcolm? I think you said you do work on the rigs, don't you? Or undersea? Is it something undersea or on the rigs? Or am I completely off the mark? Where's the rotation? It's sometimes hard for me to spot where it is. It's over here, isn't it? We're talking French fries, Ellisgar, yeah. The original chips. They don't even call them fries in France. That's the thing.
Scan detected.
Well, but I mean, do we call thin ones French fries? I don't know. I just call them chips. Chips. To me, I actually prefer them thinner these days. I like to make French moules marinaire sometimes. Made like 130 million. This will make 160 million. So 2.5 hours or something. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the thing tonight. I really don't. What are we on 221 now? I don't think I'm gonna hit it tonight. But nil desperandum. I'll be hitting it one night. Don't mind patatas bravas. Obviously, being close to the Costa Brava, we know what they are. But I have them every now and again. They do something here where they do kind of like roast potatoes with Brava sauce on top, and I really like that. Because Americans, yeah. You're the only country that says hamburgers. There's no ham in them. God knows what's in your hot dogs. That's the thing. Oh, I make great Yorkshire puddings these days. I've perfected it now. Huge. So, commodities. There we go. Gonna sell off my excess trade as well. What are we up to? Oh, 7.6, that's not bad. All goes in the pot. Oh, it's getting up there. 828 now. It's a pretty big jump, that, wasn't it? Big jump. I don't know, my maths isn't very good at. It's probably that. So Nyberg dock. There we go. Right, off we go again. No dog in the hot dogs. Hopefully not. Cats. But you can't knock American cuisine. They've got some great dishes in America, like traditional American dishes. Cajun dirty rice. Oh, gotta love Cajun dirty rice. Gumbo. Gotta love some gumbo. Jambalaya. Love jambalaya. In fact, I think I prefer jambalaya over gumbo, actually. There's a video somebody made on the net at the moment doing the rounds. China eat everything. They've taken bits from different movies and they've made this this sci-fi movie about Chinese people going into space to eat everything. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Right, so I'm guessing we're going to... Didn't I already plot a course? Hang on, he just said you're useless to me, and yet I'm full of trickery. I don't think I'm useless to him. Oh, hang on. Am I going back here? That's why I'm going back. Going back. I panicked there. Chicken livers make it look dirty, Brian. Chicken livers. It's lovely. Are we talking about American wine, Malcolm? I've not actually tried any yet. I've watched that movie Sideways a few times. I haven't actually tried any American wine yet. Can't get it here because we've got our own wine. How can I put it? Winemaking community. So, oh no, where is it? There it is. It's doing that jump thing again. Right, there we go. Oh, we're going to do an emergency stop here, but it'll work. Normally, if you're in Super Cruise, yep, there you go. And then when I was in New York, Ella's guy and I went to a soul food restaurant, which was really, really good. Oh, but you have loads of blood pudding in America, and it's great. I don't mind snails. I've had them a few times here. Depends how they're cooked. Some places, some places it's advisable to stay away from them. But I don't mind snails in some places. Just, I don't know. I can't really explain what the flavour's like. It's just like a bit like chewy part of garlic bread, I suppose. But America's got some great cuisine, it really has. It's just untapped by the rest of the world. But America, to be honest with you, America is the only place you can walk into somewhere and order a taco salad, which has about 6 billion calories in it, even though it's got the name salad. They definitely don't care about anything to do with health over there. I thought we were bad, but being able to buy... I remember in Salt Lake buying a gallon cup in a 7-Eleven, and basically you could fill it up. I think it was $8, and you could fill it up as many times as you wanted, as long as you had that cup. You could fill it up as many times as you want for free in any 7-Eleven. Permanently dehydrated in that country. Right, okay, so we're filling up here, aren't we? Yep. Oh crap, wrong button. I had to have Twinkies when I was over there because they're talk about them in Ghostbusters, so it was mandatory. I've not had frogs yet. I would, just never seen it. Well, you don't need to, really, Brian, because you just do it the next. When you run out, there's a load of 7-Elevens, so you just fill it back up. They had one in New York, 7-Eleven, where you could buy iced coffee, as many times over as you wanted for one. I think it was $1.75 or something. But I mean, it was just full of sugar. Like I had 1.5, and then I chucked the cup away, so I couldn't have any more. But they do have Popeye's chicken over there, which is really nice. Yeah, I've had the seafood cocktail thing here. I have it quite a lot actually. Especially the octopus one on potato. I like that. One of the best things I had in the whole of New York actually was this. It was at a dodgy corner shop, but they had a deli in the back, and you could buy a hero sandwich for it was $5 or something. You used to get one every night on the way back to the hotel, and they were really good. Really, really good. Holy camole! Just made that turn. Wow. Good work, Swifty. Just made that turn. Right, yeah, that was close. That was really close. I forget the turn on this Type 9 is horrible. Oi, no, I'm empty. It's alright, I always go to the toilet before streaming. Well, I haven't been bitten since I put those candles out, which is good. Fucking hate mosquitoes. Passion. I killed one in the middle of the night last night, like, which is really, really good. I had to bitch slap myself, but I don't care if it takes out the mosquito. No, they don't, but there was a bar, well, it wasn't a bar, there was a restaurant called Chili's which went to, they asked you, the woman said, do you want refills on your beer? And I thought you paid one price, and I said yes, and my friend said no, what she means is when it's empty they automatically refill it and you get charged for it. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And I've got to be honest, they were pretty good at it, because sometimes you just drink your last little bit, put it down, and then you look again and there'd be another one there. They just swapped the glasses out while you weren't really paying attention. I really like that attention to detail. She got tipped. And what I did like in one bar was one bar I went to, a fantastic motorbike dive, just like the movies. Loved it. Got offered cocaine in the, in the toilets. Blow with a huge bag. Do you want some? I've never met an English guy before. Do you want some? They did a thing where you tip the girl every time she bought you a drink, and then at the end of the night, she free poured Jack Daniels, I think it was, and she just wouldn't stop. So even though I tipped her, God knows how much Jack Daniels she poured. There's only space for one. Oh, fuck off, the lot of you. Oh, everybody's bringing the jokes tonight. Have you all been on the laughing gas? Oi. Has Malcolm gone to Peru for his potatoes, or what? Is it Peru that produces potatoes, or Bolivia? Can't remember now. Right you go. Right, let's get rid of that. $48.58. I tell you what, it's creeping up there. It really is creeping up. It felt like it stopped for a while, but now it's $48.58. They fucking won't. Those cats don't catch anything. The only thing they catch is Zeds. Actually, she's been offended by me saying that. She just woke up when I said they only catch Zeds. You wake up. Right, off we go. Back over. Yeah, Brian, spam mod yourself. You probably can, Brian. I wouldn't be surprised. I forgot I'd given Brian modding powers. Sort of. Cat's trying to get in on the stream. It's not really, she's hungry. You'll have to wait, sweetheart. Get stuck, don't you dare bite me. Kick your ass. You'll have to wait, give us half an hour. I think so. I haven't experienced it, Malcolm. I had one instance where I was dropping in that slowed down. Other than that, I didn't. You can't time out or kick yourself. I once saw a guy streaming on YouTube who had a really good idea of making money, and the way he made money was by whoever paid the highest tip could choose who got kicked or who got muted for a certain amount of time. It was a good idea that he made lots of money. I remember him making lots of money that day. Right, so let's find this. Yeah, don't come on. Ah, we've passed it, haven't we? Jesus. Yeah, she's gonna have to, well, she just has to, well, she's licking her ass, so she's gonna be, she ain't gonna be hungry for a while. I'm gonna get there eventually. This one, no way. The other one I would. This one I would never. She'd kill me. She's her claws are dangerous things, dangerous tools. She doesn't scratch me, but it's only because I don't put her on my head. The other one I could put him on my head, hang him upside down, he doesn't do anything. So we're like, what? About 5 trips away from the magic number. But 5 trips along, it's a lot of trips. I don't know if I have the time. I'm gonna push it to the limit.
Half a trip's worth in the transactions maybe as well.
I actually cashed them in. I've only got 1.5 million now.
Okay.
I got excited and cashed that in there. It's calling you grumpy here, Mugs. You'll cut him. She said she'll cut you, Dave. She's not grumpy, my cat. She's beautiful, aren't you, sweetheart? She wants feeding, so she's trying to attack me because she thinks that if she attacks me, that I'll feed her faster. Which she should realise after 4 years that I don't. Yeah, pretty much talons. You can't clip them because she won't let you anywhere near them. Apart from quite funny when I took her to the vets. Took her to the vets, and I said to him, because he was going to give her an injection, I said she's really hard to give injections and stuff to, and he went, "Oh really?" And I went, "Yeah." And he just grabbed her by the scruff of the neck and held her up, and she just looked at it to me as if to go like, "What the fuck's going on here?" But she's actually been better taking the medicine since then when she's had to have it, so I think it taught her something good. But I remember about 4 years ago I had to...
What happened the last time?
Well, the last time I had to give her... I took her once to give her some tablets, and well, I can't remember how long time ago. She bit through my finger. Oof, there's blood everywhere. She looked like Hannibal Lecter. She was all smacked up from the drugs, and then she just had blood smeared across her face.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Docking.
Did they actually make that much money, Jess? I wouldn't be surprised, like. Well, there's a different one now. There's a cat with funny eyes that everybody likes now, isn't there? One eye's going to shops, the other one's coming back with a change. Was he given a funeral in the golden casket? Yeah. An Elvis funeral. I'm too high here. I knew I was too high. Right, go down a bit, you'll be alright. These shields are good. It's a good job I brought them. I don't think I'd have lasted this long. I'd have had 600 million in rebuys. Yeah, Ellis cards are pretty loud actually. He's not as hard on his cats as I am. I'm not hard on them, they put them in the place.
Frameshift drive target.
Don't forget to leave a like, people, if you've been enjoying the stream today. Ooh, pardon me. Got 11 watching plus myself, and oh, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? I'm not in. Oh no, because it pulls back on the. Keep forgetting it does that. £20 they auctioned that off, Dave. Come on, where is it? There we go. Okay. What the hell have you got as your picture, Jess? Have you given up with the with pictures of the bike and the dog? Oops. Don't say that, Alice. That's what I keep saying I'll do with mine. My housemate's like, you won, you'll get it proper veterinary care. I'm like, not for £300 I won't. Quick spade job. It died of a urinary tract infection. That's what my cat had recently. You do have to get it seen to quickly, but strange that it died from it. I mean, it only died. The only favourite movie, Pet Sematary. I don't think it kills them that fast though. It does if you leave them at home and you go away for a few days and they have one. It's the worst time as well because they can get stressed that you're not around. Ironically, mine got stressed because I was around more when COVID hit. Oh, you had to add it? I thought you'd been serious, Jess. I watched the remake of that. It was absolutely terrible. Not as terrible as It Part 2, though.
I've got to cut her in for a service.
Oh yeah, what's happened to it?
No, there's a squeak.
Alright. Somebody said that there's more noises actually, but I haven't heard it yet.
It's like an air pressure thing, clicking. There's like a click and a...
Are you sure that's not you? After that chip butty?
No, it's not me.
Somebody was saying like you can hear more sounds inside your ship now. Somebody said they were crapping themselves because they didn't realise.
Yeah, it's definitely coming from the bottom left somewhere.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking.
Right, so go away, cat. Right, let's have a look. Context. Don't start with the legs. Come here. Out. 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 Alright, so I didn't swap spit, that's disgusting. Did you just... Some people... Oh, I've forgotten if we're going backwards and forwards from Alvarado Ring, we can probably do 1,000,000 of something in the other direction. I think synthetic meat. So yeah, if you're selling to Alvarado Ring, you can take synthetic meat on the way back. Gives you about 1,000,000, I think.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Give over, get out. Right, hang on, I'm just gonna have to evict my cat. Yes, you better run. Right.
Oh, I'm a technology broker here.
I didn't notice. No, what she does, Dave, is she knows I don't like her around my feet when I'm on the computer, because I've got the side off the computer to let some cold air in, because the house is pretty warm, and I'm worried that a tail goes into a fan or something. Not for her safety, but for my computer. I'm not shelling out for another graphics card. But she knows she shouldn't be down there, so when she wants feeding and I'm doing something, she'll go in amongst my legs to try and get attention. Fucking women. Burn them alive. Right. So, did I set course? Yes.
Zoo.
Yeah, but the case I've got's terrible, Brian. It has fans that blow. I can't remember which direction. All I know is that they actually keep the heat in. So, The guy who built it did quite well with the components. I've only changed the graphics card since I've had it, and I've had it, what, 7 or 8 years, and it runs most games. I mean, there's no game that it doesn't run. Apart from maybe Crysis. I've never tried Crysis on it. The graphics card's the only thing I ever update. But I don't know what the hell he did with the fans. If she did burn a wire... sorry, if she did shoot a wire, Dave, I would prefer... I would prefer it. Right. No, that's why I say she hangs around my legs, because she knows that it's not supposed to be. She wouldn't chew a wire in it or anything. They don't actually go like in it or anything. And when I'm not sitting here, they go nowhere near it. I think they do blow out Brian, yeah. Both of them. Jolly ho pip pip. I still use Cheerio. Oakley dokley. I don't know about Jolly Ho. Yeah, Darren, how's it going? That's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Dave. Yeah, I love that scene.
Oh yeah, I've just got the vision of the cat chewing the cable under the chair.
Yeah, it's how the chair explodes and goes up into the air. Well, it obviously is a thing if Brian corrected you, Jess. That's the... Tally ho! Oh, that bit with the squirrel's fantastic as well. Oh. There's the first few Griswold films, I absolutely love them. I love the first one where they go to Wally World. That's my absolute favourite. When he ties the dog to the back of the car and forgets, drives off. Absolutely brilliant.
Landing gear deployed.
That's another one, yeah. I don't know why they call it helper taste without the meat. Oh my god. Yeah, that's one of my Christmas films, that one.
Christmas already.
No, it's one of the movies I always like to watch. No, I don't want Christmas yet. I haven't had my summer yet.
Maximum capacity.
Oh, weather's been horrible here today.
It was only, what was it here today? 22 or something, which is pretty shit for here, but it's going up the next few days.
Oh no, the rain was just torrential at one point. But that's Scotland for you. You know when it's summer, the rain's warmer.
Yeah. I was laughing at that earlier, Brian, actually, when I heard it. I'd forgotten about it.
Right, I've gone back to my carrier, so I'm getting a bit tired.
Okay.
I'm about to stop. But you're almost at your 5 bills.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll make it in the stream tonight, but if I stream tomorrow or Wednesday, then I'll definitely hit it. But I might try and stream tomorrow. If I'm this close, it's probably worth doing it to get it.
Okay, well,
Alright, have a good night then, Malcolm. Take care, see you soon.
see you later.
To be honest with you, Jez, although it's not a Christmas movie, I always watch it on Thanksgiving, is Planes, Trains and Automobiles. A lot of people in England watch it as a Christmas movie because it's kind of set around that time. But yeah, that one, Home Alone. But I love watching Planes, Trains and Automobiles. I think that's my funniest. I think it's the funniest movie. One of the funniest movies ever. And I got a tweet back off Steve Martin when I tweeted him about it once. Are you off, Jess? Alright, see you later on. Have you got a 3-hour time limit as well? Oh, I'm going the wrong way here. What the hell am I doing? Am I full of tritium? I'm going in the wrong bloody direction here. Why have I jumped to the wrong system? Oh, I think I've just selected it wrong. Right, okay. Let's do that again then. Okay, that should fix it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, is Mike off as well? Alright, 97 Mike. Yeah, I think I'll have to call it a day soon as well, actually, because I've got to be up in a few hours to go for a walk. So, and the cats need feeding. Its eyes burning in the back of my head. But if I at least get it to 4.9, if I do the same in the next stream, I'll be pretty much done and being able to buy a few extras, I think. So. Somebody's supposed to remember this. Type 9 is in the top 9% of all the Type 9s out there. I like that. It's intelligent comedy. I like that. Let's see. Cartel. Oh no, there's somebody who used to come in here called Cartel. Klingon Bird of Prey. That was there earlier. There's Christmas in July. I love it how people are celebrating that these. I don't mind people protesting. It's everybody's right to protest, and I'm totally behind that, and I'm behind the root cause of it as well. But somebody writing, New York protests continue despite rain, curfew, and pandemic. Yeah, well, maybe you don't want to be kind of swapping spit, as Jess said, in the middle of a pandemic. Sod 'em all. They haven't really done any marches in this country because I think the police would be straight out, and there's no comeback here. There's no outcry here when the police start getting a bit handy with their sticks, as you all noted when it happened last year. People just haven't done it, but it's also because we've all been in lockdown and the whole country's pulled together during this lockdown in order to try and get this under control. And I just don't think people are selfish enough, which I never thought I'd say about here, but it seems that people aren't selfish enough to just care about themselves. There was some very small Black Lives Matter protests in Barcelona, and they were organised quite well, and people basically went, protested, and then dissipated. I don't think you should be celebrating that you're out in the middle of a pandemic, to be honest with you. But that's how the Division 1 storyline came about, so...
Scan detected. Scan detected.
No, you should be all for that, a right to protest, Ellisgar. You should be for that. You believe in your right as an American. I'd support any, even if I don't politically agree with somebody, I will absolutely support them with their right to protest if they feel their cause is just. The looting and firebombing and all that lot, maybe not, but there's also lots of agent provocateurs in those groups as well, don't forget. Just need to know that. Police included. Oh, somebody's dead. Not me though. Right. Commodities market, sell. Tritium, and I'm going to just get whatever I can get from that as well, from the authority contract. So let's have a look at this. I'm going to wrap up the stream now. So I'm not quite there, but look at that balance. 4.9 billion and 26, and I think I started this stream at 4.6, 4.7 or something. I think it was 4.6. So yeah, I do as well, Alaska, but unfortunately that's not everybody, is it? And some of those people, like I said, agent provocateurs as well. So, but I get totally where you're coming from. The right to protest. I'm sick of hearing that we live in a. I'm sick of hearing governments saying constantly you live in a free society and you're allowed to demonstrate, and when we do try and demonstrate, they try and shut it down straight away. Particularly here, we had a lot of it here. No, people weren't attacking the police here, and it got shut down quickly. I just don't like that. The idea of that. Getting a bit political, but yeah, I didn't like it at all. What they were doing here, but they use the same. What I saw here, I see it over there as well. I see lots of it, lots of the tactics and whatnot. Can make more by exploring. Could, but I don't think I'll make as much as I've been making today, Brian. It's been really, it's been good. I think I started yesterday evening at 3.6. So in what? I did four or 5 hours this afternoon. I did 3 hours yesterday, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then another 3, 8, 9, 10. So 1.3 billion in 10 hours. It's not bad. And I will get there in the next stream. So I don't know if the next stream will be tomorrow. I don't know if the next stream will be Wednesday. I'm still not quite sure when I'm. Why can't I swap between screens? I don't know when it will be, but I might try and plan it a little bit more. So I'll put a post in the Discord and whatnot to say when I'm going to do it. So if you want to come along and celebrate me getting the fleet carrier, and then we'll talk about what I'm going to do with the fleet carrier, because I do have some ideas for it. So we'll see about that. And anything else? No, I think that's it. So I'm going to bid everyone a good evening. Thank you all for joining in. It's much appreciated. Don't forget to leave a like before you leave. It's good to see some old faces. Good to see some new faces today as well, actually. So stick around, and I'll speak to you all soon. Okay, so have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world or universe. 9-7.